Disclaimer: there are no sharks hurt during the making of this video. The shark represents the Shark Week challenges only. We love all animals. Moving on yesterday, I called Lena. Lena was called to the front of the budget court. She pled no contest, said she didn't know anything about her game. It wasn't rigged. It was my fault. And so, guys, tonight I'm going into closing arguments. And I am going to show you that without a doubt, they tried to set me up, but I will prevail. Justice will prevail. Please understand that all playful banter is only for kicks and giggles. We do not condone or promote any bullying in this community. We're just having fun. So relax. Welcome, friends, to Dough and Discipline. It is Shark Week, so I just wanted to hop on quickly so we could do a little bit of gameplay before it got too late in the evening. I am Tony. I am a budget nerd extraordinaire, a mom of 2 wonderful boys, and a wife. And welcome if this is your first time at my channel, and welcome back if you're one of my lovely subscribers. All right, so we're going to kick it off today, and we're going to start with a stretch off. We have a stretch off from Save with Tiffany. It's a save $30. Charcuterie board. That's how you say it, right? Pretty humorous. Yeah. All right. So we're going to use a D1 or 2 to decide how many items we're going to be stretching off. All right, 2. So we're going to stretch off 2 items. One and 2. All right, so we stretched off a total of $7. All right, guys, and I'm going to be using a little tally so we can see how much money we owe at the end of the night. As you guys see, I do have some shark prop coins as well, so we may end up using that too. All right, moving on. Next on the list, we have a wonderful Shark Storm sticker challenge from Eva over at Budget Your Life. So this Shark Storm sticker challenge is a save 100. And if you guys are familiar with the sci-fi movie like Sharknado, that's what it kind of reminds you of. So let me grab my tweezers and we're going to go ahead and do some of the lower values and knock them out. I hope that you guys are having fun and taking advantage of all of the free challenges out there to help you save some money. All right, in honor of Shut the Fin, I'm going to go ahead and do a shark fin for $5. I have another shark for $3. All right, so we're up to 8. I'm going to do another $3 shark for $11. And I'm not good with stickers, guys, so I'm going to try to use my tweezers so I don't have to do any unnecessary repairs. All right, that came out beautifully. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and write that down. All right, so that's $11. We're going to put $11 again in our Shark Storm sticker challenge. All right, moving on, we're going to go to one of our funny favorites. And this comes from Lena over at O&L Here. So this was our challenge that we got defeated on last night. But again, I got my prop coins ready. I really don't think I'm going to survive that much longer, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, we need a D3 for this particular game. So here is our D3. And let me get my marker back out. I put a small dot to remind us where we left off last night, okay? All right, here we go. 2, 1, 2. All right, so that is 2. We're putting 2 prop coins. And we're crossing out the 2. Can't believe that I'm still alive. 3, 1, 2, 3. That is 2. So we're putting 2 more prop coins. 3, 1, 2, 3. That is 2. 2 more prop coins. 3, 1, 2, 3. In your face, Lena. I beat your game. Now I have to roll a D6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to learn a very, very important life lesson. Don't ever let them count you out, because just when they count the underdog out, baby, I got a fight in me and I will arise. Thanks so much, Lena, for this awesome game. I truly appreciate it. It was lots of fun. I thought I was going to be shark food, but I made it, my girl. All right, let's see how much I owe you. 1, 2, $2.50. We'll round it up for $3 for good measure. That was an awesome gameplay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put our 3 on our tally. All right, guys. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna bring the book back because we have Shut the Shark Fin. All right, so Shut the Shark Fin comes to us from Eva over at Budget Your Life. And it can be found on her website, budgetyourlife.com, okay? And so we'll probably play 2 rounds. All right, again, object of the game is to get all of the numbers. We want to avoid leaving any number that is enclosed in a shark fin, because if we do, we have to pay an extra $5. All right, so we're gonna go with 10. And since we already have a 4, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. We're gonna do 4 and 6. All right, we have 6. We're gonna do 5 and 1. All right, we got 10. We're gonna do 7 and 3. All right, we need 2, 9, 8. All right, we got 3. All right, so we are out. We have 3 left, so we'll do the low value way, and we will do 3. All right, one more time. Let's get it. 8. We have a 6 in a shark fin, so we're going to automatically eliminate that. 6 and 2. 8. If you guys hear some thunder in the background, it's storming where I'm at. All right, and we have a 6 and 5 for 11. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do 7 and 4. 9531. All right, we got a 5. All right, we got a 3 and a 2. We are out, and we'll do the low value. Again, that is another 3. So $6 goes to Shut the Shark Fin. All right, guys, it's time for me to pay my dues for tonight. Let's see how much I owe the game tonight. So I owe 7 plus 11, which is 18, plus 3 is 21, plus $6 is $27. 10, 15, 20, 5, 26, 27. Now, let's see how much money I had already saved towards Shark Week. Because on my channel, I actually jump-started Shark Week prior to the games you see me playing now. So all together, let's sort our money and we'll talk about how much we've saved this far. All right, guys, we've saved 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $11. $111 so far for Shark Week. Now, the two major things that we'll finish up that will save us a lot more money, we have to finish up our sticker challenge, which I'm doing at its original value, and that's going to save us a total of $100. And I'm also working on a game from Eva over at Budget Your Life. And just to show you the game quickly, I am doing her Amity Island game, and I've been enjoying that as well, but I am taking my time on getting that completed. And so this is also a game that I am currently playing. I'm not sure if I'm playing games every day on camera this week, but I am having a great time hanging out with you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful afternoon. And until we meet again, my friends, be disciplined about your dough and be blessed. Peace.